And welcome back to Spooky Time. You guys really like the paranormal videos where I tell you if I think it's real or not, but a lot of you are choked because I didn't actually give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. So I actually will in this video, my bad. First, for show and tell, Jesus. He has no hands. I don't have answers to you as to why he has no hands, but I found him at Yuval Village. Yuval Village is what we call Value Village. He has eyelashes. And I thought, heck, nothing wrong with a little bit of Jesus in my spooky house. Today I'm gonna be telling you if these viral paranormal videos are real or not. And don't forget, this is just what I think, and I hope we share the same opinion. Just in case the ghost would like to join. I'm gonna set this over here. And don't forget, if you like paranormal stuff, I actually wrote a book when I was very young, Do Not Judge the Spelling Mistakes, called The Home Reader. And that's about kind of my paranormal history and some cases I've worked on. I have a degree from an online college in parapsychology along with... Hey, can you step away? Welcome back, babe. It's been a minute. Interesting. All right, you ready for some spooky videos? Let's move this to where you can see it. Video number 1. All right, we got a lady with a baby. Oh. First, what is this guy doing? Oh my gosh. First, the hair pulling. Maybe if it just yanked once, but that is obviously on a string. Plus the guy just standing there going, yo.
Sit down, you mother...
That was a lot. Then the over dramatic child scream. You can tell that it's just, I'm gonna guess we came to the same conclusion there.
Terrifying paranormal footage from real haunted house.
Okay. Right, we're in bed. I think it's already a no for me. Oh, we have a levitating vacuum. It's weird that your lampshade there is moving a little bit, as if... okay, oh. Shadow. Moving weird. A little shadow, is it growing? Oh. I'm gonna call that an absolutely freaking no. I think a lot of the time I have such a hard time when people overlay these shadows that just don't fit or move with the scream, and then the very sad as she's pulled off the bed. If a demon be pulling you off your bed, your butthole gonna shoot through your mouth. You're either not gonna make any noise because you're in panic, or you gonna holler. And the vacuum, yeah, do better. My natural hair has never looked so good, and let me tell you my magical way. And that is honestly by using Way. I use this medium shampoo and conditioner combo along with the leave-in conditioner every single time that I wash my hair, and it has changed everything. My hair goals are now exactly what I have. This is air-dried hair. It is perfection. This combo is my magical recipe to everything that I've ever wanted. It makes my days easier, and I don't spend all my time looking in mirrors wondering why my hair looks wild. They use ingredients that have really helped my scalp, and my hair feels strong and healthy and clean and smell so unbelievably good. Guys, I really want you to jump on this because I really stand behind this. So I want you to go to theway.com and use code SPOOKYBOO for 15% off your entire purchase. That's THEOUAI.com and use code SPOOKYBOO. You're going to love this. Follow my way. Little girl. Oh. See somebody. Being, oh. Trying to take snacks from her. Me as a ghost. Okay, so that's definitely, again, especially really young kids like that, it's so hard to fake it. The movements that she's doing there, the way that it's being kind of jostled around in her hand, I would say that's something paranormal. Definitely doesn't have to be something negative. It could be something that's just kind of like chilling, vibing, trying to have a good time with a relative, or it could be a weird entity. The fact that she says no and it does it again kind of leaves me curious. But for this one, instead of being like this or this, I'm gonna give this one like a this, because some kids can be trained to do things like that, but I'm gonna give it like an 80% real.
Undo the way it turns.
So this is interesting. So that one is pretty interesting. One thing that I'm really curious about is the box underneath of the back wheels. If we zoom in, that almost looks like something motorized. It could be controlled by a controller. It is moving in a very strange way. If wind was strong enough, which it doesn't look, you know, with the plants around it, it could kind of turn on angles like that. But I'm gonna go with, I think this is motorized. If not, then I would say it's paranormal. So instead of a this or this, I'm gonna give it right in the middle.
Tori McKenzie is begging for help online after capturing what she describes as a demon standing over her grandchild's bed. Miss McKenzie set up a motion-activated camera at her son's house after complaints his 2-year-old daughter Amber was talking to something unseen in the middle of the night. The grandma checked her camera's app days later to find a bone-chilling image of a figure standing very close to her sleeping grandchildren, with what she described as it having a horn on its head and long claws. The creature is captured standing awkwardly, looking upwards just before 3 a.m. Miss McKenzie says when she tried to rid the house of the evil presence by burning oils, she claimed cabinets and curtains opened and closed and music began to play by itself. The grandmother insists the discovery has left her fearing for her grandchildren's lives and that the photo is real and could not be photoshopped because she does not have the technical know-how to change the image.
So let's dive deep into this one. There's gonna be a few things that are gonna stick out to me. First, my shirt. Yeah, it says surviving purely out of spite. Accurate. There's a couple things I want to unpack when it comes to this video here. First, this is a camera that's running. Why do we only have a still image? Where is the clip of this thing in the room? Another thing is I'm gonna say, I work with night vision cameras. I've tried every single one on the market for my sleepwalking. And some of them, the tracing, if they're an inexpensive camera, you know, the ones you get from Walmart or some of the lower priced ones on Amazon, you're gonna look like that when you're moving around, especially if it's pause at a certain moment or stop like that. I'd be interested to see, you know, her stature or her son's stature along with that photo there. But again, that is a screen grab from a video. Next up, where she says that this couldn't be photoshopped. Why are thou protesting so much? One thing that I always taught when I grew up was thou who protests too much is lying. I'm not like judging against anybody's character here, but especially if you're gonna see an NC like that, say you burn oils and you want to get rid of it, curtains are pulled, cabinet doors are opening and doing all of this crazy stuff, and music starts playing on its own. It just doesn't really happen that way. And if something like that started to happen, where's that picture? Where is that video? It's a really fun story. It's great for the news, but I'm gonna say no.
So someone commented.
Okay, so we're sitting
like
on the edge of the video.
05, so like.
Why aren't we sitting in the
try that
middle?
on.
Oh, just
And then-
perfectly so you can see that door open.
No.
Oh, and the lights turned off. And then the lights in the cabinet turn on. Oh. Oh. Yeah. I don't feel like we even need to talk about that one. I think she's an amazing actress. I really do. I think she's a great actress, and I hope she got her views because that is fancy spancy. But it can happen that way. That is a thing. But the way that she was sat so perfectly off to the edge immediately takes me to 100% not real.
Warning, do not watch if easily scared. Real possession caught on live stream.
Sudah mau habis, bah. Touch. Awak semua.
Scream chanting?
Sini dulu nak on.
What kind of chanting?
Ialah ni aku bang.
Lights. Something passed by. Did you see that? Something passed by.
Sorry. Oh, pantat. Sorry. Yeah.
I feel like I wouldn't keep checking the chat if my door slammed, but she might think it's something else. Her sister is what, head bent forward on her knees. I feel like I would have already been like, yo, snap out of it, what are you doing? Her head comes up. Oh, okay, her face is weird. Slow movements, discombobulated. Don't touch me. Getting their bearings. Getting out a... What? Your phone is on live. Oh grab her phone. Okay, so she's nervous. She's like trying to grab her phone.
Okay, stop.
Goes to turn the camera off. Oh, that's a hard one. That one's really interesting to me for a couple aspects. First, the way the lights went off, the way that the door did, it all happened so quickly. It almost gives me like a movie vibe. Like if it's fake, it's done extremely well. They kind of hit all the points. The discombobulation, the fact that she searched her purse for her phone when her phone was on live gives you the fact that she was very confused in the moment. She was kind of shook up. I don't know. Instead of giving it a fake or a real, I'm gonna give it an almost real. I really want to believe this. The way that kind of like energy shot through the room, it wasn't a shape, it was just a dark color. I'm gonna say that this one is real. I want to believe this one is real. Okay, cemetery. Oh, crash
You
car.
okay?
Crying stops.
What the
I saw an
hell?
article about this. There was just no one in the car.
There ain't nobody there. Miss? Hello?
Watching that again, as Mark walks towards the car, you can hear what sounds like a woman crying.
You okay?
It sounds like a young boy to me.
When he looks closer, there's no one in or around the car.
What the f*** is going on here? There ain't nobody there. Miss? Hello?
Despite only running through a wire fence, the car looks pretty badly damaged.
Yeah, it looks really
hell?
bad. Are there headstones?
going
Okay,
on
did they
here?
take out a
There ain't
headstone?
nobody there. Miss?
Yes.
Hello?
Okay, that's really interesting. I remember reading a news article about this. If I remember, it was something said into the podcast, and it was a woman who had been a drunk driver, and she had kind of taken her car through a fence first, which had messed up the front, and then she went through the cemetery, and that she hit a bunch of stuff. And from what I recall reading back was that they found the car, the woman had left the scene hours ago, and that she had hit some tombstones, some grave markers, and that the whole guess of the article was that one of those crying voices was actually from one of the people whose stones she had overturned or damaged. So this one, you know, the way that you hear the crying, I don't know if it completely matches up with the audio of the video, but there's a lot of people out there who are very convinced. So for now, and with all the other people who've spoken on it, I would say that it's real. There's a lot of energy there. A lot of energy had went on through the night, and I think that was a really cool catch. Oh, my favorite.
Just wait. We're gonna get a hold of the police, so I would wait for the police, John.
Do you hear the screaming in the room?
Amy,
Nobody's
John,
checked into
John,
that
get into
room.
the room real quick, just check, make sure, see what's going on. Wait one.
He opens the door. The screaming stops. Flashlight. Sometimes the lights aren't right at the door. Oh, did you see that? See that energy pass out of the door? Oh, hold on. I want to see that again. I really don't want this to be fake.
Okay, Amy, John wants you to call the police right now if you don't mind. He says no one's in there, but that all of the furniture's been turned upside down and the hold on. He says the carpet's been ripped up and the shower is on.
So that's one thing that I've watched this clip for years. I when it first came out, I was so absolutely interested in it and watching it. So what ended up happening was they had gotten calls from neighboring rooms that there was a unbelievable fight going on in this room. And they look up and they say, oh my gosh, nobody is staying in that room. So they send up security. Ooh, I got chills. They send up security and he goes in, and as it said, all the furniture was overturned, the carpet was ripped up, you saw that energy leave the room, and the shower was on. Was that energy that actually left? I'm so curious. When I watch it, it doesn't look like it's overlapping, like it's on the outside of the door frame. It doesn't look like inside of the video. I don't know if this is taken from something, but the truth is, I find this clip extremely interesting because when it comes to a poltergeist activity or a residual haunting, if something really bad happened in a hotel, which happens, we have people who go there to end their lives because they don't want their family to know, they don't want their family to find them. Then we also have a lot of crime happens in hotels, and unfortunately a lot of, how can I say this without being demonetized? A lot of people getting paid for favors happens in hotel rooms, and things can go awry very, very easily. And I'm really curious what hotel this is and the history that kind of lays behind it. Because a lot of hotels will kind of bury the history of things that happen in places because it doesn't want to affect business. And they don't want to be known for paranormal things. Question is, did this fall on an anniversary of something happen? It doesn't have to happen every year. Maybe it's been 100 years since the event happened. Maybe it's been 50 years and it's just built and built and built, and this is a huge expression of energy. I also think that after this happened, if it is real, that it's something that they wouldn't experience again. That this would be quiet. This would be a quiet, quiet room, because whatever happened there that night was insane. Also, we never heard about it again. Nothing ever came out about it again, which also makes me think that it's a real haunting. A big thing happened and then it was quiet because it needs to lay dormant and build its energy back up. That's it! Well, guys, I hope you like me rambling about the paranormal. If there is a topic that you want me to talk about in a paranormal react, do a react to a certain kind of paranormal videos. I would really like to do that if there's something you've always been curious about. Oh yeah, because you're gonna get mad. I'm gonna say that last clip was paranormal. But until next time, stay spooky, my beautiful guys, and check out all the stuff I've created, like my makeup and my books and my merch, which is right below me right here. It's almost gone and it's never coming back, babes. Until next time, stay spooky. Wait. Okay, imagine if like the Conjuring series.
Yeah, I'd walk out of the theater.
Can you imagine if it's like, oh no, I think there's a doll. The doll is haunted.
It's going to get you.
And then Annabelle has like a whole dance series, which is like Megan.
I would throw my popcorn at the screen.
Dude,